Transformers 1. Yeah, this is an amazing film. This is my favorite film released in 2024.
Wait, how? Just from looking at the trailer.
We don't talk about the trailers. This film looks terrible from just the trailers, but when you actually sit down to watch this film, you realize that it's actually an amazing film. In this video, I'm gonna quickly recap this film, go through all the masterful stuff in this movie, and talk about this film's devastating box office.
This is not okay.
With the intro out of the way, grab your Megatron duck, and let's get into why Transformers 1 is an unexpected masterpiece. This film opens up with Orion Pax.
Who the frick is Orion Pax?
You gotta be kidding. The iconic Transformers are renamed since this film happens prior to Optimus and Megatron's rivalry. And it's also the origin of the characters, so Orion Pax is Optimus Prime, D16 is Megatron, B127 is Bumblebee, and Elita 1 is Elita 1. Okay, back to the film. Pax is sneaking into this facility to gain some exposition of the film.
Here we go. At the dawn of time, there was our gracious and powerful creator, Primus.
He gets caught.
Why not? It's not like you can transform.
Oh yeah? Well, watch this.
And D16 stops Darkwing from catching Pax. The two bros, yeah, they are friends in this since this is the origin film. They go mining since Orion and D16 are just
Miners!
The cave closes with the miners still in the cave. Orion saves a fellow miner.
What the heck, Pax? I told you to evacuate.
I did, eventually.
If I get fired because of you.
Oh, please. They're not gonna fire you.
Little one, you're fired.
Elita gets fired by Darkwing. Orion shows Darkwing the only thing that he can transform.
Hey, Darkwing.
Don't do it.
I may not have a cog, but my finger can transform. Guess which one? I'll give you a limited option.
Excuse me, sir. Allow me. I apologize on his behalf for the disrespect.
Immediately after Sentinel Prime, one of the Primes announces that they didn't find the Matrix, but the miners get a day off for the Icon race. The Icon race happens and Orion Pax and D16 race in the race, and they get last place. They meet with Sentinel Prime, Arachnid, and
Miners!
Darkwing. They get sent down to the 50th level. They meet B127. There's a SOS message from one of the primes. The trio go to the surface and they accidentally take Elita on the train they go on. They make it to the surface and the train crashes. Sorta. They just get knocked off the train.
Okay, I was wrong about that. It was going the other way.
And the Transformers are stranded on the surface. They run into a Quintesson ship that's scanning the surface. Orion, D, B127, and Elita find the primes, and they are all dead. The Matrix is gone. One of the primes, Spark, is still sparking. Alpha Trion tells them that Sentinel Prime wasn't a prime at all, and he actually betrayed the primes. Sentinel Prime didn't just kill the primes. He also bows down to the Quintessons, the Transformers' mortal enemies. He gives them the Energon that the miners mined. D16 and Orion start to have opposing views on Sentinel. Orion Pax wants to show the truth while D wants to kill Sentinel brutally. Oh yeah, they have cogs now. The quartet go to Icon to tell the truth. They get captured by the High Guard, and D16 fights later. Sentinel finds them and takes D16, B127, and half the High Guard. Orion Pax gives a motivating speech.
Shockwave, sound wave, view in the back. In order to save our captured friends, we have to act now.
How about I blast you back to Iowa? Oh, she punched me in my eye! Why should we follow you? We will follow you.
And they go to save the High Guard. Sentinel Prime has Megatronus's cog. By the way, D16's favorite Prime is Megatronus, so D16 hates him even more. Orion gives another Optimus Prime speech to the
Miners!
The
Miners!
And the High Guard fight Sentinel's army. Orion shows Icon the truth. Even though they already won, D16 is vengeful. He blasts Orion instead of Sentinel.
no. Why? Why did you do that? Why? No. I'm done saving you.
D16 betrays Orion and he dies. Never mind, he actually gets the matrix of leadership. D16 forcefully takes Sentinel's cog. So Megatron and Optimus fight, and it ends with Prime banishing Megatron and the High Guard from Iacon. Prime and the Autobots race towards the screen and the movie ends. Okay, you got that? We have a quiz tomorrow.
Yeah, a Whopper. No cheese, no onions. Extra pickles.
Sir, this is a drive-through. You need a vehicle?
Fine.
My only criticism of this film is the first hour is just okay. It's still really good, but it's not as good as the second half. But once Sentinel Prime is revealed as a traitor, the film's plot goes into overdrive. The emotional moments, the comedy. The everything. I legit stopped typing notes at the end of the film for this video because of how good the final act is. Orion Pax and D16's friendship feels real.
Is this the dumbest thing we've ever done?
Oh yeah, it's up there.
She's in a good mood today. You ready?
Always ready. Let's punch in. Thanks.
Always got your back.
No matter what.
And it's devastating seeing these two friends start to oppose each other and eventually fight to the death. It's emotionally gripping. Also, Megatron's eyes slowly turning from yellow to red is such an amazing touch, showing us his development throughout the film. Yellow showing us when D16 is just a chill dude, and red showing us when Megatron turns into a full-on dictator. Cybertron is the planet where the movie takes place. Cybertron / Iacon actually feels like a city full of Transformers. And it's not just like cars where it's just basic buildings that humans could probably live in. The roads transform. The beds are just pods. It's really cool. The film goes through very dark themes for a PG movie. This film goes into social inequality, rebellion against oppression, the struggle between good and evil, corruption, dictatorship. Oh my gosh. Remember, this film is produced by Hasbro. Wow. Also, Transformers lore is explained perfectly. Even though in the film recap, it sounded like a bunch of gibberish. When you sit down and watch it, it makes a lot of sense. I went to go see this with my dad in theaters, and he understood what was going on. He called this film a cartoon, so if he understands it, you can. The fighting in this film is so good. It's brutal at points. Remember, this is a PG movie. Wow. This film is a freaking masterpiece. Hopefully, this film was a success at the box office. Oh. Yeah, this film flopped. Even though this film is a freaking masterpiece, people didn't give this film a chance. People were so sick of the Michael Bay slop.
You need a bigger door.
The marketing needed to make this movie look extraordinary for people to give it a chance, and
We can transform now!
On 3, 1.
it made this film look like another unfunny movie for 5-year-olds. Even when this movie was released, it was competing with another robot movie, and Paramount barely marketed this film. It was so bad that a fan account on Twitter marketed this film better than Paramount. I mentioned this in the movie theater video. If films stay in theaters longer, they will earn a lot more money. If Paramount kept this film in theaters, there would be a higher chance of us getting a sequel. We're probably not even gonna get a sequel because of the box office.
The season of Halloween has ended. No more trick-or-treating. Follow me, and you'll get gifts under your Christmas tree. Jolly!
Transformers 1 is incredible. Paramount sucks for not marketing. Oh, would you look at the time? It's the end of the video. As always, Doodle signing off. Have an amazing rest of your day. Peace.